What's up, everybody? Dark Cosmic here, back with another astrology video. Today I want to talk about having your Venus in the fourth house. So what is it like to have your Venus in the fourth house? I actually had this placement, pardon me. So I guess I can share some of my own experiences to color this in. But what do we have here? We have the planet Venus. Venus represents femininity. Venus represents stability. It represents communication, but more one-on-one communication that is relating to another person in a one-on-one way, that is like a relationship type of situation, or just your relationship to another individual, period. Not really so much that you have to be in a relationship with them, a romantic relationship, but just your relationship with a person, one-on-one. Venus is a young feminine energy. It's like a woman coming into her own, whether that is puberty stage, or just maybe she's like 21 and this is the first time she can drink and go out into the world and be express her femininity and explore herself. Venus represents lounging around, the finer things in life, art, beauty, romance. Venus also represents balance. Venus represents resources as well. So what I like to do is I like to take the planet and I look at the planet like an individual, and then I look at the house as a location that I'm going to place this individual. So we're going to take Venus, this person that I described with all these qualities, and we're going to place her into the fourth house. The fourth house is ruled by the zodiac sign of Cancer. The fourth house represents family. It represents children to some degree. It represents the home. It represents the homeland. So not just a home, but a homeland, like where you come from. Nationality. It represents culture. It represents your mother. It represents emotions, and it represents the cycling of emotions, kind of like the lunar cycle. So in a lot of ways, it also represents a woman's cycle, too, because it's governed by the moon. It represents the moon. So these are the things that the fourth house represent. We're going to place Venus into there. And so if we're going to take this character Venus and she's going to the fourth house, what is the fourth house like? The fourth house is like, just imagine, whatever you guys perceive as home, that term home is where the heart is. Wherever you guys perceive as home within your heart, whether that is a physical place or within your own heart, this is what that would be for you if you have this placement. Okay, so we're taking Venus and we're going to place her into home, the home. So what does she see in the home? You have your mother's there, you got cooking, you got kids maybe running around, all very, it's very maternal. It's maternal type of energy here. So what is this? This influences Venus in ways where it's like a young woman is now learning from her mother. She's learning the ways of her mother. So Venus here, she is now learning how to tend to the home and tend to the children and take care of things and beautify her home. She's more interested in making her home beautiful. So she's putting paintings up, she's creating in the home, she's also kind of lounging around more than she should. So her home is probably not the cleanest because of that, because Venus just wants to relax and maybe, what, I've worked hard enough, I think I deserve some pleasure right now. That's what Venus is thinking. So home's probably not the cleanest as a result of that. Or on the other hand, she might really enjoy cleaning. It depends on what kind of Venus you have. If you have Venus in Virgo, maybe then you'll be a very clean person. But this combination makes somebody really love being at home. They might have something deep within them that is beautiful, because they say the term "the home is where the heart is," and a lot of times that term is like both. That term can be looked at in two ways. Home is where you find your heart going, heart pulsating towards, where your feelings go whenever you want to go home. Or home is within yourself. This is you. Wherever you go, you create the home. So literally, home is where the heart is, because it's wherever you go. So the positive qualities with this placement is these people probably have a beautiful, within themselves, they have a very beautiful quality, because Venus is about beauty, it's about lavishness. So you might find with these people, as you get to know them, you get closer, you enter their fourth house, if you will, their home, their heart space. You'll realize that they have very beautiful hearts or very beautiful homes. It could be a physical thing or a metaphysical thing. So either A, you meet them and you realize they are very beautiful people internally, or B, you go into their home, you're like, wow, you have the most beautiful home I have ever seen. Like, look at what you have done. So one or the other. It's up to the individual how that's going to be. Or they might have a beautiful family. Venus in the fourth house, it can make it so that, because your mother is represented here, so the mother is very important to these people. For the most part, mother is probably the one that raised them for the most part, more than their father, or a motherly figure. Feminine figure. Feminine figures oftentimes are the ones that helped you the most or gave you resources, because remember, Venus represents resources. These people are highly likely to have a very beautiful home. At some point in their life, they're going to be able to have a very beautiful home, or at some point in their life, they will have cultivated a very beautiful inner world within themselves. So the negative qualities of this, these people can be very lazy when it comes to family type of things. They might not want to get too involved with the family. They'd rather just lounge around in the house and not really want to get too involved with a lot of things that's going on. They see the drama, the chaos, and they're like, because Venus represents balance, it represents luxury, lounging, pleasure. So they might want to be into their pleasure more than dealing with family and dealing with anything. Gotta cook, gotta do this, all that. Also, I forgot to say, they might be very good cooks because of that too, because they see the beauty in doing the things that are maternal, taking care of things. They find beauty in that, so they can make delicious meals as a result of that too. Or the flip side, the negative side, like I said, they might be very lazy when it comes to that type of stuff. They might not want to clean too much in the home because they're more wanting to relax. They might be wasteful of the resources. Let's see. Yeah, wasteful, because Venus sometimes doesn't really know how to keep this type of stuff away from kind of like vampire type energy. So they might be wasteful, meaning they have a beautiful home and they might be the type to let other people come take that away from them, because they have so much resources. So they sometimes take that for granted, and they might allow people to come in and waste that. So this video went a little longer than I wanted it to, but I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.